I'm Janella Massa outside the Princess of Wales Theatre, where the Tragically Hip's star is currently on the Walk of Fame, and today it's the place where some fans have left their tributes to the late Gord Downie. Of course, the news of his death has devastated Hip fans across the country, but it's especially hard for those super fans who have followed his career for decades. Now, we spoke with one music writer who followed the Hip on tour in Europe, seen more than 50 shows, and he wrote about it in a book called Escape is at Hand, Tales of a Boy and a Band. What made you want to write about him, and how did that come about?
I didn't think I had a choice. I mean, you go to all these shows, you leave Canada, you drop out of university to go move to Europe and then follow them around. Europe, you're not going to just leave it at that. To me, it taught me a lot about fandom and how you can truly fall in love with something. We love our parents because we do, and we love, you know, early boyfriends and girlfriends, but the Hip were the first thing that I just felt devoted to. Yeah, I was the guy that was hanging out behind the venue by the bus at a safe distance, waiting for the band to come out after the show, and then you would... But the thing was, they would always take time. When you had a chance to talk with Gord, there was no one else in the world that he cared about. And you stop, you have to take a moment and say, Gord Downie, but he didn't. I could be telling him about, you know, the first time I met him, I told him about a project I did on him in high school. I mean, it's so lame, and he was so into it, and he cared, and we spoke for a long time about it. And I mean, I don't know what a rock star is, because I always thought Gord was a rock star. I'm like, but that rock star was just talking to me about a high school project. And so for someone to be able to take time, considering he has millions and millions of fans, I mean, and you ask anybody, and I mean it, you ask anybody that's met Gord, they will all say the same thing.
Now, Kloke says when he got the news in his car this morning, he recalled the words that Gord Downie said at the end of the first show that he ever attended. They were, "We are never going away." And given the legacy that he leaves behind, that probably is true.